Hey everyone, welcome back again. So moving forward in our project series. So in the previous videos, we have completed this part. So we have moved our local file to S3 using Python, and we have also created our Redshift cluster. So these parts are covered, and we have also stored our logs in a file. Currently, we are storing logs in file, and then we will transfer that logs in MySQL. So in this video, we are going to cover that we will transfer our S3 file to Redshift. We had created our table in the Redshift in the previous video. If you have not watched, it was that video. And in that video, I had created the table in which we will load our data from S3 to. So now, before doing the coding part, you have to configure your Redshift cluster. So to configure your Redshift cluster, go to your Amazon Redshift, and here click on the work group. So here you click on the work group and copy this host file, host name. So this will be needed when you will create your database connection in the Python. So copy this and paste it somewhere. So this is I had earlier copied and paste. So this is your name of the host. So actually till this part, this is the host. 5439 is your port, and DEV is the name of database. So these are the things which you will need to create connection in Python to connect with Redshift. Now in the workgroup, you have to go to this option and click on edit. This is network and security, and here you have to click on edit. So you must sure that this option is checked. So turn on publicly accessible so that we can access our cluster outside the AWS. So please make sure this option is checked. And second thing you have to configure is that VPC security group. So for that you have to click here, and here you have to go on inbound rules, and here click on edit inbound rules, and here you have to add a new rule. If you have not created previously, then add new rule, and here you have to select all TCP, and in this option anywhere IPv4, and after that click on save rule. So I am not going to change any rule in my Redshift cluster because I have already configured it. So now moving to the coding part, we had earlier covered the moving file to S3. So in the previous videos we have moved our local file to S3, and now in this video we will copy our file from S3 to Redshift. So in the Redshift we had a table named employee, and that table should be empty. So we will check that table. So if we check this table, so now you can see that this table is empty. Now we will move our S3 file to Redshift on this table. So for that, we will go to our coding part, and in the first step, you need to import psycopg to library. So if you have not, then you can install it using pip install psycopg2. Then we will make a Redshift connection. So for the Redshift connection, you will need your database name, host, port, user, and password. So to get the name of your host, you will need to click on here. So you will need to click on the workgroup, and this is your host name. So copy this. So if you click here, it will be copied and paste it down here. So in the first part, paste it down. So up to this part, this is the host part. And after that, 5439 is our port and dev is our database. So we will read this, and in the place of DB name, we will paste DEV, and in the part of port, we will write 5439. And our database username is admin, and its password is now. So if we run this, our connection is now successfully created. Now after that, you have to do connection.autocommit is equal to true. So here you need to run this command. After that, create a cursor. So run this command again, and here we are copying our data into data query schema inside table employee, and we are picking our data from this S3 location. So here I have provided my S3 location, table name and a schema name. So run this block of code again. And here I have written the copy command. So if you don't know the copy command, you can read it from here. Here you can get the brief introduction about copy command and how it will work. And you can also get the example code here. Now we have written the copy command, copy, and in this place we are putting a schema name. So after copy, you will give the name of your schema and table. So copy from a schema name dot table name from, and here you will give the S3 location. After that, you have to give the IAM role. The IAM role which I had said you earlier that you need to save it. So here is our IAM role. So I have pasted it here, and this is important because we are ignoring the first header. That means we don't need to copy our head in the Redshift. So that's why I have written ignore header 1. So run this command. So this whole command is now get stored in copy query, and after that I will run cursor.execute copy query. So this will run the copy command. Okay. So if I run this, so here is some error. Okay. So if you want to see what is the error, so the copy query which we had created, so this is in copy from. Okay. So you need to put this part into a single quote. Okay. Because this is not coming inside single quote. So you need to put this inside single quote, and here now we should be good to go. So run this again. Now check this. So this is coming inside single quote, and if we run this command again, so our copy command is run successfully. Now if you want to see this is done good or not, so you need to run this command here, and you can see that our whole data is now copied in our Redshift cluster inside dev database and inside data query, a schema, and in the employee table. Okay. So in this video, I hope you have learned how to copy a file from S3 to Redshift. So you must have enjoyed this video. We will meet in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.